Assalamualaikum guys, my name is Anam and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do part 2 of Seerat of Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu. So in this part we have two topics. Okay, so let's start with the first topic. It is first among men. So Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu was very close to the Prophet and he knew him better than anyone else. He knew how honest and good the Prophet ﷺ was. So when the Prophet ﷺ shared that he had been chosen by Allah as his messenger and Abu Bakr was first man to believe in him, he didn't hesitate for a moment and immediately accepted Islam. The Prophet ﷺ once said that when I call people to Islam, they thought about it for a while, but Abu Bakr accepted right away, without hesitation. And Abu Bakr did more than just believe in Islam. He started spreading it to others. He had many friends who trusted him. When he told them about Islam, they believed in him and also became Muslims. Some of these friends like Usman radiallahu ta'ala, Zubair radiallahu ta'ala, Abu Talha radiallahu ta'ala, and Abdul Rahman bin Auf radiallahu ta'ala, and Saad bin Waqas radiallahu ta'ala. And they became very important figures in Islam. And every day the Prophet visited to Abu Bakr's house and together they planned how to spread Islam. Whenever the Prophet went, Abu Bakr was right there with him. So this was our first topic. Now we're gonna go to our second topic, that is risking his life. That means how Abu Bakr anhu saved the Prophet Muhammad's life. So let's begin. So the message of Islam made many people in Mecca angry. They worshipped idols, and the Prophet's message went against their belief. One of the Prophet's biggest enemy was Abu Jahl, and he often tried to harm the Prophet. One day, the Prophet ﷺ was praying in the Kaaba, completely focused on Allah. Abu Jahl and some leaders were sitting nearby, and Abu Jahl decided to kill the Prophet. And he took a long piece of cloth, wrapped it around Prophet ﷺ's neck, and started to strangle it. And the other leaders were just watching and laughing. And Abu Bakr saw it from a distance. He immediately ran to help the Prophet ﷺ. He pushed Abu Jahl away and removed the cloth from around the Prophet ﷺ's neck. In response, Abu Jahl and others attacked him. They beat him so badly that he had fainted and had to be carried home. When he finally woke up, the first thing he asked was, "Is the Prophet safe?" Bakr didn't care about his own pain. He was just happy that he could save the Prophet ﷺ. He knew if anything happened to the Prophet ﷺ, it would be a great loss of humanity. This is why he was willing to risk everything to protect the Prophet and spread his message. So, this was all for today. Now I'm gonna ask you some questions. So, my first question is, who were the friends of Abu Bakr that trusted him? The answer is some of his friends like Usman radiallahu ta'ala, Zubair radiallahu ta'ala, Abu Talha radiallahu ta'ala, Abdul Rahman bin Auf radiallahu ta'ala, and Saad bin Waqas radiallahu ta'ala. And they became very important figures in Islam. Second question, who was Prophet ﷺ biggest enemy? The answer is one of the Prophet ﷺ biggest enemy was Abu Jahl, and he often tried to harm the Prophet. Now, our third question is, how did Abu Jahl try to kill the Prophet? The answer is he took a long piece of clothes and wrapped it around the Prophet ﷺ neck and started to strangle him. So this was now fourth question. First question is, when Abu Bakr was beaten by the leaders and fainted, what did he say when he woke up? The answer is, and when he finally woke up, the first thing he asked was, is the Prophet safe? Now, fifth question is, what was the moral of the story? The moral of the story was, is that the moral of the story the moral of the story is that true friendship and belief make us brave and selfless. Abu Bakr believed in Prophet ﷺ and Islam so strongly that he was willing to risk his life to protect the Prophet ﷺ. His actions show that we should stand up for what we believe in, even when it's hard or dangerous, and support those who are doing the right thing. Now, this was all for today. Now, we completed this lesson, and if you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe and share. Bye!